do our stair calculations, first we need to measure our total rise. In this case, our total rise that we measured was 3 foot 8¼ inches. That is our vertical travel. We take that dimension and we can convert it or change it to decimal inches. So we take the 3 feet, we multiply by 12, that will give us 36 inches. To that we add our 8¼ inches or 8.25 inches. And that will give us a total rise of 44.25 inches. Now to find the number of rises, we take that total rise again, 44.25, and we divide it by 7. 7 being the comfortable unit rise for most cases. Not exact because 42.25 is not exactly divisible by 7. But that will give us 6 and a little bit. I'll just put 6 plus, and from that we get 6 rises. We always only look at the whole number, the number in front of the decimal. Next we look for our unit rise. Now this is a precise calculation. We take our total rise of 44.25 inches and we divide it by our number of rises. This will give us exactly 7.375 inches. 7 3/8. Now we need to convert it back to fractions because 7 3/8 is going to be located on our framing square, and that's where we will put our stair button. Next comes our unit run. We follow stair convention, 17½ inches minus our unit rise of 7 3/8, and that will give us 10 1/8 inches. Tread width is simply our unit run plus a 1-inch nosing. That's 10 1/8 plus 1, and that will be 11 1/8 inches. The number of runs, always one less than the number of rises. And that's going to be 6 minus 1, which will give us 5 runs. And then to find our total run or our horizontal travel, we take the unit run of 10 1/8 inches and we multiply it by the number of runs. Now we can do this separately. 10 times 5 is 50, and then 1/8 times 5 is 5/8. So we have 50 5/8 inches. We know that 48 inches is 4 feet, and then what we have left is 2 5/8 inches. So to recap what we did, we started with a vertical travel or a total rise of 3 foot 8¼ We changed it to decimal inches, 44.25 inches. Then we divided by 7 to get our number of rises, and that turned out to be 6 rises. We then took our total rise and we divided it by the number of rises, and that gave us 7 3/8 inches for our unit rise. Next, we took 7 3/8 away from 17½, following our stair convention, and that gave us 10 1/8 inches for a unit run. For the tread, we added 1 inch for nosing, and that gave us 11 1/8 inches. And then for our number of rises, we simply took 1 away from our number of runs. We took 1 away from our number of rises, and that gave us 5 runs. So our total run, we got our unit run of 10 1/8 times 5, our number of runs, and that gave us a total horizontal travel of 4 foot 2 5/8 inches. So looking at this systematic way of determining how to build your set of stairs, you now take the examples that I gave you as exercises and work your way through these to come up with your numbers.